welcome back, guys. We are live, the first time live in like 2 weeks because I was away on vacation. Actually, not quite 2 weeks. I think it was what, Monday night, weekend, like 13 days ago, we'll say, was the last time I was live, and we are back now. Finally got everything all fired up and updated and everything all this evening, so it took a little bit to get things up and running tonight. So I am later than I usually am, but hey, it's a Saturday night bonus stream anyway, so too bad if I'm late. Welcome everybody to the stream that's popped in so far. Let's give a shout out to Bixme's in the stream. X-Gamer is back here as well. Afraid, hello, welcome. Welcome back. Outbreak is here. Great to see you guys back in chat. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. I'm glad to be back. I am exhausted. We were up at 5 o'clock this morning to get everything all, loaded in, get all geared up to get picked up by our shuttle to get us to the airport. We had the airport got us to the airport like way before our flight time, so we sat around the airport for like 3 or 4 hours, and then finally the fly home. And then we had to pick up some stuff for the house on the way home. So I had just a couple of hours here this evening to just kind of chill. My wife and I were getting caught up watching a few shows. And now I'm down here streaming with you guys. I had to get everything updated. One thing that's not working though, because I guess while I was away, they ended up changing the power meter in my house. And the LED lights for the back of my monitors are cooked. I can't get them to start up at all. And it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. I'm really kind of sad that it's not working. They should be. There's power, but the actual box itself isn't powering up. So I've got no LED lights in the back of my monitors. So I might just have to steal them from my kid because he has a set of them as well. So maybe I'll just steal his set and he won't notice. And then his won't work. I don't know how it happened. But we'll see if that happens or not. I'm glad to be back. We had a fantastic time. We did 5 days at Disney, 2 days at Universal, and then 1 day at Hollywood and Santa Monica, and then a couple of downtime days as well. All in all, though, we were putting on like 27,000 steps a day, like walking nearly anywhere between 15 and 19 kilometers a day we were walking. So it was a very, very, very tiring vacation, but we got some sun. The only day at Raid was our second to last day there. We were at Disneyland. We got some rain for the morning, got utterly soaked, so we went back. We had a sleep for a couple hours, went back, and it was a beautiful evening. So that was it for rain for the entire trip. The rest of it was fantastic. So X-Gamer says that was a lot of walking. Yes, X-Ross, welcome to the stream. It was a lot of walking. We put on some serious miles. It's easy to do when you're at Disneyland and you've got a park hopper pass and you're going back and forth between the two parks all day, and then you're walking to your hotel and stuff like that. 27,000 steps a day was easy to do, really easy to do. So what did I eat? I was totally off my diet plan. Like, we had phased off before we went, and we ate whatever and whenever. You can't go on a vacation on a diet because then you end up resenting the diet. But I haven't actually weighed myself. I'm going to weigh myself again tomorrow. I would have gained something, absolutely, because we were eating anything from, fried chicken to milkshakes to fries. And I mean, the diet just went out the window for this trip. But you have to do that on a vacation, because if you don't, when you get back on the diet, when you come back, you're going to resent the diet because you struggled on the entire time with your trip. So you just forget about it while you're gone. So I'm phasing back onto the keto thing tomorrow. Today was our last day of eating just crap kind of food as we came along. So Git, I'm sorry, I don't understand Russian. You're going to have to post in English if you could, please. And Blue Rose is in here. My friend is working on a roleplay story, and she made a book about it. Excellent. And X-Rox is in there with $1.99. Dono, take some currency. Thank you, because, wow, that trip is expensive. No, that's all going to go towards the gaming box that we're going to build. Yeah, you know what? Outbreak, you're absolutely right. It's part of a vacation to enjoy the food. Yeah, absolutely. And there are some amazing things to eat at Disneyland. I'll tell you that much. Just from, I mean, the corn dogs alone are fantastic to have. And, but, you know, it was, I mean, we didn't go overboard. Like, I had maybe one pop the entire time. We drank a lot of water while we were there, just because I find that pop is really sweet now, so I don't drink a lot of it anymore. Well, I didn't prior to this at all. And then, so I did have one, it was like 2 days ago, I had a Coke for the first time in, well, since January. And it was crazy sweet. I couldn't finish it, so I had to throw it away, so. Blue Rose says, are you going to play Solitary? I have no idea what Solitary is. I've been out of the gaming loop for 2 weeks. I've been posting on Instagram just the pictures and stuff of our trip as we were going, of the wife and I, and I was completely cut out of kind of seeing what was coming for games. I'm still desperately hoping for Hytale to come out. But, hey, enough yakking. Let's get into some gameplay. Let's get the game window open. It's nighttime. I don't know when the last time this tune actually slept. I think the last thing I remember was going for a massive swim in a lake of lava, losing all my gear as well as, like, 4 stacks of quartz that I was actively trying to get for the center part of the build that I'm working on. So, yeah, we got to go back and get that quartz, which is kind of sucky. But if you guys haven't yet, you can hop onto my Discord, and you will be able to see some of the pictures of our trip that we did out there. I did post some on there, so yeah, we're. The word keep on doing /craft. I will be doing /craft on this one. World of Solitude is the one that I'll be playing that tomorrow night. And I won't have my /craft on that one for sure. Yeah, so this was the build that I was actively working on that I ran out of materials on and I needed the quartz for. So I got to get more quartz and hopefully not swim in lava. I have a bucket of water with me. So that's going to be a bonus right there. That is going to be a bonus. This time when we went to Disney, Guardians of the Galaxy Breakout was available. It wasn't open the last time we were there. They were still building it. Wow, that ride is amazing. It's absolutely fantastic. If you guys haven't done that, do it, because it is so freaking amazing. Window Chicken is still there. He's right there, just chilling out. There's Mr. Window Chicken hanging out there. He's still with us. He is still with us, and we're going to go head into the Nether, and we are now going to try to go find more quartz. I think I might do it a little differently this time. I think what I'm going to do is just find an area of the Nether and just start farming it all out. I think I'm going to take a bunch of chests with me to dump all of the excess crap into, like all the netherrack and stuff like that. In case anybody needs netherrack, it'll be there. Afraid's in there with the merch window. Yes, don't forget, there is the hashtag or the Chickens Live Matter mug available, as well as there's a hoodie available in the merch shop. Mine are probably here, but my kid didn't check the mail, and post office is closed, so I won't know till Monday if my stuff actually arrived. I ordered one of the hoodies in the mug. I was kind of hoping it would be here, and I'd be wearing it tonight and drinking from the mug tonight. Yeah. My kid checked the mail on, like, Monday, and that was the last time he checked the mail. So, yeah, that's a thing. Kids, eh? What do you do? I was really hoping that I would be sporting them today. I'm really looking forward to those coming in. I've been needing some new hoodies. In fact, I did pick up a couple of them at Disney. So, all in all, you know what? I found that the food prices in Disneyland itself, it really wasn't that bad. Like, I think the most we spent on dinner in Disneyland was $30 for the two of us. So, that's not bad considering where you're at, and it's like a big tourist trap, right? So, I'm kind of happy with how that went. Okay, we're heading down into the nether. Into the nether! Leonardo, welcome to the stream! I'm glad you guys have all popped back. And you know what? I didn't see a huge drop in subs. I think I only lost like 4 subs total in the 2 weeks that I wasn't streaming. Which is, that's okay. I can live with that. That is all right. I see that nobody kind of came along and dug this out for me, though. That would have been nice while I was gone for the 2 weeks. If I came back and all this was dug out and stored in my auto sorter. Didn't happen. You can dream, right? You can come back and go, oh, look, somebody dug it all out nicely for me. All right, let's go find a nice place that we're just going to start digging everything out on. And I think, you know what? This chunk of land that's right here, I think this might actually do just fine for us. We'll leave like 3 or 4 blocks upwards just to stop any ghasts from murdering us. And we're just going to start clearing all this out, so... Oops, Raptor. Oops, Raptor, what? Is he in chat? I didn't see him in chat, did I? I missed him. I might have missed him. I don't think Raptor was going to come along and dig that out. I could only hope. I didn't actually even ask. I didn't even suggest it out there that, hey, if anybody felt like digging this out, I'd be totally fine with it. Well, I'm glad my computer itself didn't blow up when they changed. Like, I had my computer shut off when I left. I never shut off my computer. But the fact that I was gone for 2 weeks and they ended up changing out our power meter, it was probably a good thing. Not entirely sure why our power meter had to get changed out, but apparently it did. So I'm just going to start clearing out a huge area here and hopefully farm quartz in it and stay away from lava. That's the goal here. Is I'm just going to start digging out an area. We're going to stay away from lava and we are eventually going to find quartz. That's what I'm hoping. And wow, am I getting tons of netherrack to start off with already. I feel like I'd ruin someone's progress if you did that. What? Just start digging out something? You know what? That big hole in the ground there that needs to be dug out. You wouldn't be ruining anything if that got dug out. That's a lot of lava. No burning, please. Okay, so we just dug out 2 complete tiers here and not a single piece of quartz. That's amazing. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Well, actually I will, because I'll do it right now. I'll dig out 2 more layers. And we're going to see if we can get any quartz this time. I'm going to put these chests in here. For storing all the netherrack that we're going to dig out of this. There's going to be lots. Remember that when you fell and lost all of your armor? Yeah, thanks for that. That's how I ended my stream just before going away on vacation. Was swimming in lava and losing all my stuff. And then we had to go and rebuild it all. You didn't need to bring that up. That's a sore spot. Thanks a lot. I'd already mentioned it once. You don't need to keep bringing it up. Now, if anybody needs netherrack, there's going to be tons available in here. I'm filling these things up today. This is going to be a stream of digging. How exciting is that? Aren't you guys so excited? And apparently, a zombie pig farm. Wow, that's amazing. Start forcing them all in there to go through the portal and then kill them on the other side and turn it into a gold farm. I gotta be careful not to hit a pigman. And of course, they want to stand right in front of my pickaxe, which is... As long as I'm not clicking the pickaxe, it's fine. You won't actually hit them. I'm just going to keep it held down, and you won't actually hit one. It's if you stop and you just start clicking away, then you will hit one. And then you've just angered all the pigmen, and they are going to rip your face off, and then all the pigmen in the area are not going to be happy with you. And nobody wants that. Hey, there's some quartz. I just needed to dig out a little bit further. And I would have got some. And that just fell into the lava. The search for quartz is real, but I'm going to approach it differently. I'm not going to just hunt around and find myself swimming in lava again. I'm going to methodically farm out the entire nether. That's what's happening. One pickaxe at a time. I just really need to pay attention to my pickaxes because they will wear out fast out here because you're digging so many blocks and it's so fast. And I don't want to bust them. We got to keep them repaired, so... Nightbot's in there with a reminder. Hey, if you guys are new to the channel, please throw a sub out there. Like the video, guys. Everybody reach down and hit the like button. It really does help the channel. It gets us into trending. It gets more viewers to pop in. And that is exciting when that happens. Maybe even gets us noticed by some other streamers that are out there and we can get some raids happening. I noticed Mumbo Jumbo's stream while I was at the airport. It had like 17,000 viewers watching it today on YouTube. I'm mind-blowing that 17,000 people would be watching. I'm pretty sure the Big Dig is done now. I didn't get a chance to watch it because the airport Wi-Fi was absolute trash at LAX. So, I didn't get a chance to watch any of it. But, I think the Big Dig is done, and I think he was working on building the actual witch farm. Unless the witch farm itself is already done. And he could have been working on Sahara as well, I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and watch it later and see how it went, so. Wow, that's quite a bit. Yeah, no kidding. 17,000 active viewers, not just views. It was actively watching. Was 17,000. That is a massive number. Okay, these pigmen, I'm so nervous around them. No phantoms out here we have to worry about, Blue Rose. The phantoms do not spawn in the nether. They're only in the overworld. Here is ghasts. Ghasts is what you have to watch out for here. Because they like to shoot fireballs at you. What I should build is an exact upside down version of my castle inside the nether. Wouldn't that be amazing? It would be a crap ton of materials to do that, and very difficult to build it upside down. Well, we got 12 pieces of quartz out of that. Slow down. Okay, we got to get rid of a little bit of this fire around here because it's going to end up burning me to pieces, and I don't like that. There we go. Not going to burn us up now. That will. And so will that one. So what did you guys do for the last 2 weeks? Mine was in sunny California. One of the days it hit 29 degrees Celsius, which is, that's a good warm day. That was all right. Almost a little bit too hot. That was one of the days we were at Disney, and it was almost too hot that day. Our hotel was right next door to Bubba Gump's restaurant, so we had dinner there a couple of times. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. We were at Santa Monica Pier, and out of the blue, like we're just kind of, you know, cruising along, and you know, we were going for a walk along the little beach walkway that's out there, and these two chicks just started scrapping. And I mean, like, one of them hit one with a skateboard and the other one throat punched it. Like, it was just absolutely mind-blowing. Like, you don't see random scraps just break out around here at all. And it was crazy. And when we were in Hollywood, the bus driver said that he had saw, there was like a bunch of guys that pulled up in an Uber and they started scrapping with each other in this Uber. And they got out of this Uber and were like beating the hell out of each other and like damn near ripped the door off. Like, it bent the door of the Uber, like, of this guy's car. And like, yeah, that's big city environment that I'm certainly not used to at all. That's for sure. Afraid I'm starting to rake up the yard for spring cleaning. We're not in spring cleaning mode yet here. We're supposed to get some snow tonight. Like, it was pretty warm around here while we were gone for the last 2 weeks. It was pretty decent, but it's a heavy fog out there right now. We're supposed to get some snow tomorrow, I think they're saying. Kind of not looking forward to that. My friend was working on her roleplay or making a book about it. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier, Blue Rose. That's cool. Outbreak, sounds like America. Formula 1 NASCAR fan, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming back after I abandoned you guys for 2 weeks. So again, we're getting like squat for quartz here. I thought that this was going to be a little bit better scenario, sitting here just digging out an entire mountainside to get our quartz, but I don't know if this is the right solution. Adden, welcome to the stream. Afraid says Deadliest Catch starts soon. You know, I haven't watched that since like season 4 or season 5, something like that. Used to watch it all the time. There's just too many shows you end up watching. Looking forward. I think 911 starts up again this week. Looking forward to that coming back on the air. No! And I just burnt myself alive. And I need to put myself out. Where did I do with that? Water bucket. Never mind. Yeah, I put myself out. I just ran right into it again. Oh, water doesn't work in the nether at all. You can't even place it in the nether. Okay, that sucks. I didn't realize you couldn't place it in the nether. So I did lose a bit of that quartz. I thought you could place it, but it evaporates instantly. That kind of sucks. Go away, bucket. You're useless to me. Blue Rose says we have a Discord. There's more stuff that we made. Oh, you're already breaking into the Discord. That's cool. Well, you know what they say. Hell is hot. Yeah, I guess water just would evaporate there instantly. Kind of makes sense. Okay, I gotta put this pickaxe away because it is wore out. Does it have Unbreaking 3? Yeah, it does. We're just a little over one inventory's worth, or one chest, double chest worth of digging, and we've wore out a chest, or a pickaxe, so that's kind of crazy. That is crazy. Yes, you can if you have a cauldron and place the water in the cauldron. Yeah, but I can't. I don't know if you can jump into a cauldron to get yourself wet. I don't know if you can get in there to put out the fire. Hey, was that a piece of... Oh, no, that was mushrooms. Like, was that a piece of nether that just dropped down? Or netherrack? Or nether quartz. That'd be the word I'm looking for. Nether quartz. So I ended up catching a cold on down there, so my throat is still a little bit... It was about halfway through the trip, which I gotta admit kind of sucked. But I powered through. I didn't let it damper my trip at all. You just end up with a crazy sore throat and you live on Fisherman's Friends. They were my friend for this trip, I tell you. Outbreak says, does unbreaking make it more durable or indestructible? More durable. Mending makes it basically undestructible because you can go and repair it with experience. Unbreaking basically, like you can break, for each stone that you break, it's 1 durability. Well, if you have Unbreaking 3, you get 3 additional blocks out of that 1 break. So 1 durability would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 1 durability right there with Unbreaking 3. So you have your 1 durability plus 3 more blocks you get out of that. So we got some shrooms. Oh, there was 29 quartz we got out of that. When we get our fortune pick repaired, we'll be able to get some more quartz out of that. That'll be all right. That will be all right. We're going to do 3 at a time now for this dig out. Somebody's already done a bunch of digging around here already. In fact, it could have even been me. I can't remember now. Terrace, I got the vanilla texture pack on Java. I like it. Well, the vanilla texture pack comes with Java. So do you have a different texture pack that you added? Because the vanilla texture pack is... That's just normal. That isn't a texture pack, that's just what the game is. Unless there's a texture pack called vanilla that is over and above default. See, to me, vanilla is original. Like that's what the defining word of vanilla is to me, is original texture pack. Man, it feels good to be sitting in my chair, getting some gaming in. I'm disappointed my lights aren't working, but that's fine. I could put up with it. Keeping an eye on the old durability here. There's some more quartz. Avoid the whole dig straight down catastrophe. Okay, it's starting to pay off a little bit now doing this whole let's farm out a huge area of blocks. Man, am I beat? Oh, wow. But I told you guys that I was going to stream today, so I wanted to make sure I got a stream in. I'm doing it for you guys. Getting some game time in. But the old 5 o'clock alarm is, it's starting to get on me. Because, I mean, I didn't sleep on the plane at all. That just never works out. So I just listened to my book. I was listening to R.A. Salvatore's Gauntlegrim on the plane. I think I got through like 6 chapters. Which is not a bad haul. I didn't end up listening to the book on the way there. I watched... I think there were some Netflix shows that I downloaded on my phone. I can't remember what it was now, to tell you the honest truth. Afraid says, I'm falling asleep in my chair. Yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna have one of those streams where I end up like passing out here and be streaming for 2 hours, just me snoring my face off. Hello, Mr. Pigman. Hey, we've gone a long time without a lava pool here. We should be due for one pretty quick. That we've gone a little bit before we've had some more quartz, too. Whoa, 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 whoa! My pickaxe is like virtually... I have 71 durability on it. I just about completely forgot about my pickaxe. Blue Rose says, laugh out loud, it works, I'm in the cauldron. Okay, that would be good to know. But I threw my bucket away, so it doesn't really matter. Mind you, I didn't take much in the way of damage for that. The big thing is just getting out of it as quick as possible. I'm gonna go up here and gather up the loose bits that I left laying around here. Is that all of it? I think that's all of it. Almost another full inventory's worth of netherrack just laying on the ground. Alright. Back through to our side. Hopefully these portals are linked right. This is not my portal. I know where we're at. That's the crazy thing about nether portals is you almost have to go to the nether and actually place your portal there to the exact coordinates it needs to be so that you can link it back properly, because they end up jumping ports all the time and it's ridiculous. Okay, let's go throw this quartz out here. And then we're going to go repair the pickaxes and back into the nether. Zach the Haunter Terrace, I miss watching your stream so much that I didn't watch any streams. I haven't been streaming in 2 weeks, so you didn't miss anything. I was away on vacation for, like, ever. So, you didn't really miss much. But you're here now, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, no, I was on vacation in sunny Southern California for 2 weeks. So this is my first day back since like last Monday. I know what I need to do before we go and repair. Is seeing how I'm sporting bread to eat. And I think I hatched a bunch. We might have to go do a chicken massacre. I think that's in the plans right now. I'm hoping there's a bunch in there. I know, that's why I didn't watch, because you weren't here. Look at all this glorious chicken! Sorry you have to witness this, window chicken. Well, sorry, I'm not sorry, not sorry. Now play some songs. Songs are playing in the background. They are playing away. And it's coming through. Alright, let's go cook up some chickens. Have you heard of DJ S'mores? I have not. But if it's not royalty free, it ain't gonna happen. It's all gotta be royalty free for YouTube. Let's go cook some chickens. While it's cooking, we'll go and repair our pickaxes, and then head back into the nether to get some more quartz. Because I'm gonna need, like, I don't even know how much I'm gonna need. A lot. I'm gonna need a lot. Oh, I have a little bit of cooked chicken here already. Yay for me! Hashtag chicken lives matter. Yep, they matter well enough to get in my belly. Get in my belly! That's how much they matter to me. Zach says, sorry, off topic, but I got 2 new Halloween things this week. You know it's March, right? Just putting that out there. Halloween's not till October, right? Oh, I've got more eggs that I can go hatch in there too. They had laid a bunch of eggs in there. I think that's all of it. I think they're all cooked. Yeah, all the fires just went out. Did you see that? Isn't that fantastic how that works? Outbreak says, unless you're in San Francisco, it's Halloween there every day. So be it. Some of these chickens I'm just going to throw into the auto sorter and save the bread. And the eggs can go in there right now. And we are going to res TP. No, we're warping Enderman. Off to the Enderman. I know, dude, I have lots of plans for Halloween this year. Hopper disposal system in effect. Careful with items, with dropping items. Oh, that would really suck. Let's take off the armor and put these in the... No, it's faster if I just hit these things. Yeah, there it goes. It's going up. See, I would probably do Halloween a little bit, you know, a little bit more done up, but I mean, I already do like a crazy Christmas. Excuse me, around here, so, and it gets too cold too quick in wintertime. So the thought of putting up a bunch of Halloween stuff for, you know, like a week and then taking it all down and putting up Christmas doesn't overly appeal to me. You ever heard of DJ S'mores? You should find his channel and hear some of his songs. I've never heard of him. I could probably look him up and see what he's see what it's about. I mean, I do follow Marshmallow because I like his stuff. He's pretty decent. It's just, I mean, most of that stuff is all copyright, so you can't play it in stream at all. which sucks. I think my ears are still a bit plugged from the flight down. Okay, that pickaxe is fixed. Let's switch to the other one.
See, it doesn't take long to get these with mending on them. The big thing is you got to take off your armor, anything that you're wearing that's mending. You take it off because it just absorbs it, even if it doesn't need it. And if it doesn't need it, then it just puts it into your XP bar rather than it actually going to the tool that you're trying to repair. So. Did you know Lockdown 2 has a channel? It was weird. I was just looking on YouTube for some things to watch. I'm pretty sure I did know that was there, so. And coming in with the raid is Jackal-Wolf, coming in with a party of 7 on Twitch. Hello, a raid on Twitch. It just hasn't announced yet, but I seen it show up in into the chat log, and I don't think my Streamlabs alert system is working at all. So, hey Terrace, welcome to the stream, Jackal-Wolf. Welcome, Pijo 2005. Welcome to the stream, and you guys are awesome. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it so much, guys. I am dual streaming. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at Terrace TWDC for both. Thank you guys for coming. Big Edley, welcome to the stream. Raid! Hashtag raid! Sorry, that's raid exclamation mark, not hashtag raid. My bad. And that pick is fixed. Okay, good. Back to the quartz farming. Res, TP, Terrace. How was my vacation? It was absolutely amazing. It was fantastic. It was 11 days of sun and Disney and Universal and more Disney and Hollywood and more Disney and more Universal and more Disney. We did like 5 days at Disneyland, Disneyland California Adventure. We had park hopper passes. 2 days at Universal, of which, hey, if you guys want a tip and you're at Universal Studios and you enjoy the Harry Potter ride it single rider. Wait time's like 5 minutes instead of 2 hours. And you could just cycle through, you could just keep doing it. I think I did it like 6 times at one point. So yeah, I think my last day there, I did it like 6 times. It was amazing. That ride is so well done. Oh man, I could ride that all day. Zach says, hashtag this stream is fun. Thank you for that. Let's put our armor back on, seeing how we're gonna go tick off some pigmen. Boink. Where's that gonna put me? Right over here. I hate ender pearls. Okay, we can eat up and back down below. Jackal-Wolf says we need to take KK09 to Disneyland someday. It is literally, this is our 3rd time in 4 years now. The first time we went, we did a 3-day pass. That was 4 years ago. And then a year after that, we went and did a 4-day pass. And then this time, it was just my wife and I. We didn't take the kids. We just went, my wife and I, and we did a 5-day pass for Disney. And, oh man, it's so much fun. Did catch a bit of a cold, though. I think it was the air conditioner at night in the hotel room, because, of course, I'm Canadian. And, I mean, if it's above 0 at night, it's too warm. So, we had the AC going. I guess I can shut off the auto sorter. It's all done doing its thing. Or not the auto sorter.
AC will do that. Yeah. That recycled air crap. And it was, I don't know, that AC unit, the hotel we were in, if it wasn't running, it smelled funky. Like, because the fan would just be on all the time on it. But if it wasn't in actual AC mode, it stunk really bad. It needs to get like a serious clean in or something. So, of course, we had to have it on, or this little room just got nasty. Did you fly? Always get a sore throat when I fly. I did, because I live in Alberta, Canada, and was not driving to LA. That would have sucked. So we flew. We did a direct flight from Calgary to LA, and it's like 3.5 hour flight. So it's nothing crazy, not horrible. But I always, whenever I fly, because I hate that recycled air systems, I always shut them off. So I don't have that air blowing on my face when I'm going there. My wife does the same thing. So we shut off the air. So it's not constantly blowing in my face. And it wasn't until I was like halfway through our trip that I ended up getting this crazy sore throat, and it kind of sucked a bit. But, you know, you powered through. I still felt well enough. Had a bit of a cough that I had to deal with, but I mean, it's amazing what you get over when you're putting on 27,000 steps a day. You force it out of your body that fast, so. Jackal Wolf says, are you from Calgary? I thought you were from BC. I was originally born on Vancouver Island, but I moved to the Calgary area in 1996. Yeah, 1996. Yeah, somewhere around there is when I moved. So I've actually lived now longer in Alberta than I have lived in British Columbia. I still go back to BC all the time because my mom and dad live on the island still, so we go back and visit them. We're going back this summer and visiting them. Laugh aloud, that means we're neighbors. I live in Strathmore right now. Oh, really crazy. We're actually, yeah, like I get driven through that area before quite a bit. We are pretty close to neighbors. Nah, I don't actually. I live in like one of the small communities outside Calgary. But I have somebody else on my stream that pops in every once in a while, and they're from Sundre. Can't remember who it was offhand. And then there's another person from the community that I actually work in as well. He actually came into my store one day. And then he showed up in chat, and for the longest time I wasn't sure. Oh, I remember. I'd recognize the name if he popped on. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but as soon as he came on, I'd know who it was. Dig. So I'm quartz farming right now, in case you're wondering why I'm digging out all of this netherrack. And I need a lot of it, and I've already burnt a full set of armor once and 4 stack of quartz. So, yeah, I'm not doing that again. So I'm just clearing. I'm clear cutting is what I'm doing. Laugh aloud. Yeah, that's why we're in Strathmore. Better than living in town. Zach says, well, I gotta go. I'll be back later to watch the stream. See you later. Alright, Zach, have yourself a good night. I tell you, after spending some time down at Santa Monica Pier on this trip and in Hollywood, I have a much more better appreciation for the likes of Calgary. I found it unbelievably dirty this time when we went down. And, like, I understand that the economy has not been good and there's a lot of homeless folks out there, but they were, like, literally everywhere
when we were down in around the Disney area, it wasn't so bad, but in Santa Monica Pier, I understand, you know, you're homeless and you're got times tough and stuff like that. But I mean, some of these people need some like serious mental health because I mean they were. I don't know if they were just drugged right out of their mind or what, but they were just. I don't know. It was a culture shock for my wife and I a lot. You feel sorry for them because you know they're kind of down on their luck. But on the other side, they were violent, and it was scary. It was honestly scary at times. We're like, you know what? I don't know if I want to be just sitting on this park bench right now. It's probably the biggest shock for us anytime that we've gone on a trip out that way versus any other time that we've been there. Like it was quite an eye-opener for us for sure. And I mean, it's just like we were down on Santa Monica Pier, and of course, there's always lots of little acts and stuff that are kind of just happening at the pier. There's people that are playing music, and there's people that are doing some parkour stuff and like that. My wife and I were just like standing on the pier. We're kind of looking out at the beach, looking out at the ocean and whatnot. And this young guy that's he was doing some parkour tricks. He was over by us and he goes, "Hey, you know what? This show ain't for free. Cough up some donations if you're going to stand here and watch." And I'm like, dude, I'm looking at the ocean. I ain't looking at you doing whatever you're doing. I'm just kind of chilling, watching the ocean. And, you know, because from where I'm at, or from where I'm from, okay, you know, listen, I've lived in Alberta now for better part of more than half my life. We don't have a lot of ocean and stuff around here. And then when I lived on Vancouver Island, I was on the inside of the island, so facing the mainland. So you didn't get that vast look out, and you just see water for as far as it goes. So it's kind of nice to go out there. I mean, we were just chilling, watching the ocean. And this guy's like, "Whoa, where's your tip? Start forking over some money here. This show's not for free." And I'm like, well, actually, looking at the ocean is for free. I could care less what you're doing on the pier. I just want to watch the ocean, see the waves hit. So Jocko Wolf says, "Laugh out loud. We don't have any oceans around here. We barely have lakes." Yeah, the lakes. You know what? Go to northern Alberta. The lakes are way more plentiful than they are around here. We like live in the driest pit of all of Alberta. It's crazy. Blue Rose. Well, I gotta go. I have to help my friend with the story. All right, Blue Rose. Have yourself a great night. But it's better than Edmonton. Yeah, I'll second that. I'm much more of a Calgarian type fan. However, you know what? I'm a bad Canadian because I'm not a hockey fan. I'm a baseball fan. So the whole Edmonton-Calgary rivalry, even when it comes to football, I don't watch enough football to feel that rivalry there either between the Eskimos and the Stampeders. You're booing me for not being a hockey... I know, I'm a bad Canadian. I'm a bad Canadian. Hey, I am a Tim Hortons fan, though. And we've already had one. We got back today, and we've already had a Timmy's today. So, I'm making up for my lack of hockey by getting my Timmy's in. Baseball was invented by someone that thought soccer was too exciting. I
I disagree. Have you ever been to a Major League Baseball game? It is way more entertaining. A live MLB game, way more entertaining than any live professional hockey game. Because there's always something happening. They don't stand around waiting for their commercial breaks to end. It's always hopping. There's always something going on. So, like, they do their commercial breaks and stuff during inning changes. So, you know, between the top and the bottom inning, or you know, that's when commercial breaks are happening. But there's always entertainment at the ballpark. We went to watch the Blue Jays in Seattle last year, and it was an absolutely... I've been to professional football games. I've been to, well, Canadian football. Keep that in mind. And I've been to professional hockey games. I've been to, you know, see, I think it was the Flames and the Kings in Calgary played. And there was a lot of standing around and a bunch of guys leaning against their sticks while they're waiting for commercial breaks to happen. And there's like, okay, what's going on? Why are they not playing hockey? This is boring as crap. And it's because of all the commercial breaks. Because it's been so marketed, so heavy, that you end up spending too much time, you know, waiting for all the commercials to happen to get back to the actual game time. Where in baseball, it happens much more smoothly. Especially when they're hitting dingers, too. So, Jackawolf says, no, Calgary Cannons was the closest. Of course, the Cannons don't exist anymore. If you go down to the Okotoks Dogs, they're double A. They're actually a pretty decent ball down there. You can go down and watch them. And they've got a pretty nice ball diamond down there, too. That's some decent baseball to watch. Because those are the kids that are trying to get there, right? They're like 2 steps below, or I guess there would be 1 step below. That would be 2 steps below the minor leagues. Is what they're playing. So it's a lot of like high school kids that are playing there. Grade 11, grade 12, that type of thing. And they're playing some decent ball. But they're trying to get noticed, right? Because I think Calgary Cannons, they were a AAA team before they got sold. So Cannons would have been 1 league above Okotoks Dogs. Regular season baseball, 6 days away. Figure out what we've got left for a team for Toronto. They seem to have cleaned out a lot of the players that we're all used to seeing. Yeah, pro, but not majors, exactly. Pro ball, minor league. I was actually kind of hoping that the Dodgers would have been back from the Florida League. But they were not. They actually got, I think they get back Monday is when they get back to Dodger Stadium. Because I would have gone and watched a pregame there, a preseason game at Dodger Stadium. Seeing how they have Russell Martin now, who's our former catcher. That's where Russell got his major league start, was in LA, and he's back there again. I would have totally gone and watched them play a spring training game. But they're still down in Florida playing. The Pineapple League or whatever it is. Their spring training season. Come on, bring me more quartz. That's not quartz. Okay, that's another pickaxe that's like nearly done. Doing my best to try to keep an eye on those pickaxes. That one there got a little bit lower than I would have liked. I need to pay attention just a little bit closer. Get rid of the little lava pools before it burns my face off. I'm not the only person that's been out here doing this kind of clear cutting to get quartz. It seems to be quite popular around here. So I think this is the nether portal that actually leads... It's my old nether portal because I had moved it, but this one now leads into Unbroken Promises. When he made his, it linked to my old one. Slash Raptor, slash Scythe, slash whatever other name he happens to go by this week. Jack Wolf says, okay, time for bed. Have a great night. Alright, thank you again for the raid. You have yourself a great night too. We will catch you later. Find me more quartz, dang it. This is a lousy expedition for quartz right now. Muslim, welcome to the stream. I need more quartz. I guess we could take the time and dig up that soul sand. I'm gonna have to set up a netherrack shop in Atlantis. Seeing how we've got so much of the materials now. It's pronounced Maslam. Sorry. I mispronounced it. Welcome to the stream, then. So far, only 32, plus what did we take back? There was like 40 of the other. Wow, there's a crap ton of sand here. That's brutal. Holy soul sand, Batman. Please expose like a whole crap ton of quartz as we dig you out. And now we're into that fortress that we've been slowly, bit by bit, cleaning out. There's not much of this fortress left, I'll tell you that much. This fortress used to be like all this here was all fortress pillars and everything that all went right over to that shack. Like all this used to be fortress in here. And bit by bit we've just been clearing the whole thing out, farming it all up, so. Leonidas, good evening and welcome back to us. I definitely need to say my formal hello to you for the first stream back. How was your trip? My trip was fantastic. Thank you for coming back. It was restful, it was enjoyable, it was also tiring, like it was a whole bunch. And it's, you know what, sometimes when you're on vacation and you get towards the end of the vacation, you're like, you know what, I'm ready to go home. There's just something about Disneyland that on the last day you're like, oh, this really sucks. It's the last day where we've got to go back and we're not going to be back again for, you know, a couple more years. Of which we have to. They are very close. I think it's May 31st is when they are opening Star Wars Land. And you can actually see it now from the top of Big Thunder Mountain. So if you go down Big Thunder Mountain roller coaster, you can see Star Wars Land. And it is huge. Like easily the size of... It's north of Fantasyland. So it's out beyond like Toontown and all that type of stuff. Okay, I hear it. Where is it? Where is it? I heard a gasp. There it is. Ow, I lost my arrows. I don't have any arrows. Ah! That's right, I burnt up my arrows. I gotta grab some of them out of my chest. Anyhow, Star Wars Land is easily, like square footage wise, the size of all of Pixar Pier. Or if you haven't been there since they've changed it to Pixar Pier, Paradise Pier. Easily that whole big area. Double the size of Cars Land. If that gives you an idea. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Disneyland at all. But easily double the size of Cars Land. And they have a scale model of it there in... I can't remember what room we were in. There was some... Oh, it was probably in the launch bay. You could go walk in there in the launch bay, and they've got a scale model of it set up there. And there is a life-size Millennium Falcon in the park there. I think they've modeled a lot of it after like some of the buildings and stuff from Tatooine, from Mos Eisley's. So but I mean, there's also a lot more like rocky areas and stuff in it. So I'd have to like do some more research and figure out what it's supposed to be modeled after. But yeah, full size Millennium Falcon. Kind of super excited about that. And then they've got these great big barricades around it, like on the California Adventure side, there was the area for A Bug's Life that was all in there. That has all been completely barricaded off, and all the barricades say Stark Industries on it. And they have removed all of the Bug Light stuff. They've got excavators in there, and it's completely scraped right down. So I'm thinking that's where all of the Marvel stuff is going to be at. And actually, it's going to be Marvel and X-Men now because Disney just finished up the deal with Fox. So they now own
They bought out Fox, and so they own the X-Men now as well. So I'll make sure to take pictures with Princess Leia and send them to you on Twitter. So I've got to go back at some point when all that opens. I think I'll time it for when Stark Industries is done. Because, I mean, I'm not going back in May, obviously, because that's, like, crazy expensive to try to go back there that soon. But we'll go back and hit both Stark Industries and Star Wars Land when they open up. Soul Sands, Netherrack. Nope, Quartz is staying with me. The crappy mushrooms were in which chest? This one here. So a little bit more quartz. Plus, going back right when it opens, it'll be super packed and you won't get to enjoy it. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Nobody wants that. Definitely want to be there to enjoy the experience and not have to fight crowds. Like, it was, it turns out it was, apparently the American Spring Break was this weekend, so it was actually a lot busier in the park than what I was hoping for some of the days. There. Filled in any of the little holes. Let us keep digging. Find me more quartz. I need like... If I could get like 10 stacks of the ore and then fortunate, I think that would be okay. No, it's hard to say because it takes 4 quartz to make a pillar, so, and it's the pillars that I need lots of. And it says, yeah, my daughter and her grandmother went on Friday, and they were there for at least 8 hours, and my daughter was out cold after a few minutes of driving home. They were there on Friday. I was there on Friday as well. I was there on Friday. That actually was my last day there. Yesterday. We got to the park, I would say, by like 9:30 in the morning, and we stayed till about 9:30 at night. We left just as the fireworks were starting. Because I'd seen the fireworks, and of course, they've got the castle all kind of tore up right now because it's under refurbishment. So all it is a bunch of scaffolding with a bunch of tarps hanging over it with a picture of the castle on it. So it kind of takes away from the fireworks atmosphere when there's no castle there. So we saw them one of the nights and we're like, okay, that's fine, but it's better when the castle's there. You actually got a better view of the fireworks from just outside the park, between the gates right now. But easily we were putting 27,000 steps a day when we were at Disney. A little less at Universal. Universal was like 18,000 steps. And then we were around that 20,000 step day for when we did our Santa Monica Hollywood day. And then, of course, our downtime days, we did like 6,000, so... I think our biggest day, we did like 19.5 kilometers.
of walking in one day. I don't know about you guys, but that's a long way to walk. And that's what happens if you get park hopper passes. You're just back and forth and back and forth, back and forth. So I think I've done a pretty good job of not hitting any pigmen right now. More quartz. Okay, I need to be careful. Yep. This is why I need to be careful. Is we are reaching a overhang here. Hold the shift key, stay on that shift key, and don't let go of the shift key or you're swimming in lava. And don't dig yourself out. Keep the pickaxe out level with you so you don't take the ground out from under your feet. At least it's not modded Minecraft where as soon as you touch one of the ores or a quartz or something that angers the zombie pigmen. That sucks. Quick reminder, guys, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you reach down and hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow if you're watching on Twitch. That would be amazing. At that point, you'll have a horde chasing you. Now, I don't want a horde of zombie pigmen chasing you. We're getting our fair share of... You know what? It's not even worth going out and digging some more. That we've dug out a lot of this. You think about all this, like that was the mountain that was up there, right? And we've been just chipping away at it. And I left the top there thinking, oh, this will be smart, I'll keep the ghasts from getting me, but then I took out all the walls, so it wasn't so smart. But to each their own. We left that now for somebody to go walking along up there along this ridge and go doo 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 doo, start digging down, and then they can fall in the lava. The United says, one thing I missed about your stream was the chicken movements coming from Ren. I haven't even seen Ren today. He must be protesting the fact that I was gone for so long. And of course, we have done a chicken massacre already tonight because I was out of food. Because I burnt up most of my food. You know what? I'll dig out a little bit more. I get a little bit more durability I can play with here. Laugh out loud, he'll be back tomorrow for sure. Yeah, he'll notice that that video went out and that I went and massacred a bunch of chickens. Somebody will tell him anyway. He murdered all the chickens. I got like a stack plus 12 of chicken out of it, so I'm alright with that. We'll keep going on the soul sand here. Thanu the Paladin. Wow, no. Hell, Raptor, Sky, Thanu. Unbroken Promise today. Welcome to the stream, you slacker. I didn't actually see that you popped in there and said you were not prepared. I'm sorry. I'm paying attention to make sure I don't fall in scabs of lava and burn up all my armor again like I ended my streams with 2 weeks ago. Welcome to the stream. I think we were talking about you earlier, though, in the stream. Oh, right, blaming you for not digging out that that area in the underground for me while I was on vacation. You could have got that done for me. Just saying. Quartz! Yay! Be careful digging it, though. Make sure I don't bust through to some lava. Fanu says, psh, don't play Minecraft much anymore. What are you still playing For Honor? I think that's what you were playing, wasn't it? I need Hightail to come out in a bad way is what I need right now. So how much quartz have we got so far? 42 and 32. Inventory's full again. Been grinding the Zandalari trolls, and yes, I am. Yes, I don't know. Grind, grind, grind. That's all WoW is. They've made grinding too much of a thing on it. That, I'm not a Horde player anyway, so to have a Zandalari troll really doesn't make sense. Of course, I guarantee you the rep is going to be... It's going to be a requirement for Pathfinder Part 2, when or if they ever come out with it. See, that's one thing that'll get me back, is when they bring out Pathfinder Part 2. I will get back into streaming some World of Warcraft, because, I mean, I'm a completionist. I have to have the Pathfinder series done. I should probably finish the Mage, too. At some point. So we're definitely going to have all the tools to fix up here, except for the axe and my sword. On this little run back. More quartz! Yay! Actually, this is a pretty good little haul of quartz here. That was alright. Outbreak says, how many 1 to 110 characters have you completed so far? Paladin. Okay. Okay, there's my Paladin on Garona. There's my Paladin on Moonguard, and then on what was the server I was playing on? Darnassus? Dalar? I can't remember what server I was on. I'll have to look and see. I can't remember what server name it's been on. It's been so long. But on there's the Paladin, there's the Mage, there's the Rogue, and the Brewmaster Monk that are done on there. So that's 4, 5, 6, 1, 10 characters, and then the Paladin is at 120. So Outbreak says, "Hey, my 120 DK is on Moonguard." It's a great server to make gold on. Those role players pay a fortune for weird crap gear. That's why I've got a tune on there. It's just for gold farming. My kid's got tunes on there. I think he's got like 3.5 million gold right now. And he basically pays for his WoW account from his gold farming. Buys tokens. And I think the tokens are kind of cheap right now. I don't think they're anywhere near what they were. Last I looked, they were like 184,000 gold or something like that. But I think they're down below like 120 now or something. For the US servers, I don't know about the European servers, but... there are a lot more players on Moonguard, that's for sure. One of these days I'm going to have to get my WoW installed, or it's installed, but get it updated, and then get my interface updated as well, because I'm pretty sure that's good and broken. I'm pretty sure that's more than good and broken. They are way cheaper than that now. Oh, really? That's... so my kid's probably got enough gold that he could pay for 10 years World of Warcraft. Well, we've successfully managed to farm out a crap ton of soul sand here. There's actually a lot here. Holy goodness. Nowhere near as much quartz as I was hoping for, though. And lo and behold, there's a little bit more here. Three whole major pieces. Woo! Outbreak says, what's sad is I probably have 3 characters with banks and inventories filled with BOE items and haven't even attempted to sell anything. We should just flood the auction house with them. Make some bank. Warp! Oh, wait, there was mushrooms in my inventory, wasn't there? Yep, there was one. Lowly old mushroom. Warp Enderman. And I just, like, literally threw my shovel right at the sign that says hopper dispenser system in effect. Disposal system in effect. Make sure you're careful when you're throwing your stuff around. And what did I do? I threw my shovel. I've never been accused of being a smart one. I think I threw half a stack of quartz into those chests in the nether. The quartz ore. Almost positive I did. That's that shifty chicken. I don't like him. I'm standing over on this side. Hello, where's my spawn rate? Ender farm. Hello. Thank you. Laugh out loud, that chicken again. He's creepy. He's a creepy chicken. Oh man. At 5 o'clock, airport pickup time is starting to wear me out. Keep going here. I'll do one more round of inventory to try to get, or one more round of pickaxes. Try to get some more quartz before I call it. And then tomorrow night stream, we'll be back on the World of Solitude server because I've kind of neglected that one for a bit. Get things building over there. Got to keep working at getting that first starter house finished. That one I need to get done. But I've got to shift the windows over a little bit on that one because I don't like the fact that the windowsills have joined together, and it kind of gives it that angry bird look to the front of the house that I'm not overly pleased with. I don't want it to be the Angry Bird house. It makes me think that I might have the build on that one side set to even, and I've got to fix that. Might have to tear the house, or half the house down and move it one block over. Come on. Finish the repair. There we go. Now there's another chicken hanging out in there. Later, ender pearls. Later, eggs. All right, we'll take the little bit of quartz that we've got here. I'm gonna go back and grab that half stack. Put the half stack in here, and we should be good. And then we'll get one more set of tools wore down here, and then we'll call it a night. Fedu says I'm only 725 rep away from getting the trolls and leveling Dalaran. Nice. 725 rep, that's nothing. That's awesome. Almost 2 full stacks here, and then another almost full stack. I guess we're kind of getting there slowly. Where did I get the piece of sand from? I need an arrow too in case that ghast comes back. I believe I have a chest of just arrows. Armor, technology, food stuff. Arrows, here we are. Just one. Things are complete. I've got my offhand arrow again. It's me learning how to walk all over again. Alright, which of you chests ended up with... There it is. Our half sack. Trying to not burn myself up. What the heck, Terrace? What did you do to the nether? I've been farming quartz. That's what I've done to the nether. I've left your portal alone. This is over near mine. Your portal is that one. Well, I guess which is actually my old portal, because when I moved my portal, it disconnected from here, and then when you created yours, it made it in here, and then my new one connected over here. Well, me and Kev took it all. You can't. There's no claiming the nether. I mean, you could claim what's here. Build what you want on it. I'm just digging out all this stuff here. I've been digging out this whole mountainside. I thought I saw... Did I grab all the quartz that was here? Yes, I did. Okay. More quartz. It looks like basically all I've been doing is continuing. Whoever did all this dig out over here, it's just been continued on over here. And you can't even dig out what's in the middle of your build? This was my portal. I'm digging out around it. Not to mention, if you guys need netherrack, I've got like chests and chests and chests of netherrack in there that you could just have. I've just been storing it all in there. You can't even dig out in the middle of your build. Shmish. Oh, in the overworld. Yeah, it's because I don't need the materials that are in my build right now. I need the nether quartz. So that's why I'm being forced. And it's actually way faster to dig this out than it is to dig out the blocks or the stone. This seems way faster. I don't know why it seems so much faster. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have the same effects when I'm digging down there, that it's pretty much as fast. And it's only the nether anyway. It's like the ugliest area that you could possibly ever want to be in. So if some of it gets dug out, big deal. Actually, it'd probably be relatively quick to dig out that centerpiece now, because there's no having to really build anything other than... Oh, you know what? I think I even got the large wall already done to the ground with the polished diorite. So it's just a matter of digging it out now. The biggest thing is my auto sorter doesn't have enough chests. So I got to add either more chests to it, or... find a way to compact a lot of it. Like buy up tons and tons and tons of shulker boxes and start loading everything into shulker boxes and then storing it. Mainly for the cobblestone and stone. That's the things that I'm running the most out of room for right now. You guys built your house basically out of quartz, didn't you? .95% of it is quartz. So you're responsible for all of this quartz that's missing out here. Or did you guys buy it all off of the or out of Atlantis? See, I burnt up 4 stacks on my last stream before I went away on holidays. Because I went for a swim in lava. And it kind of sucked. Nothing's more painful than watching all of your diamond armor and tools burn up, as well as 4 stacks of quartz. Inventory's full. Well, this is technically ready for some big extravagant build out here now. You know, I think I've got lots, but I really don't, because it's going to take 4 stacks of quartz crystals to make them into quartz pillars, so really I haven't done it much. Haven't found much. This is where a community nether hub would be nice, because then everything can be built out to the same level. And then half slab. Never have to worry about lighting out here. You never have to worry about mob spawns. How did that guy get down there? He must have fallen in over here. Quartz! Being extra cautious, I don't want to dig down into a big old pit of lava. Wow, this is a pretty good haul. We did all right there. Let's throw away the soul sand and pick up that quartz. There needs to be a higher spawn rate of quartz, though. It shouldn't be as rare as diamonds. Well, I guess it's not quite as rare as diamonds, but it's pretty close. Advertising your own channel isn't going to get you subs there, buddy. Not happening. Engaging in conversation. That is better traction than just hopping into some random channel and going, hey, subscribe to me, because I think you should subscribe to me. Not to mention, YouTube, like, slams down on that now. Even over and above moderation, YouTube has it built in where self-advertisement, self-promoting, they automatically put blocks in it, so. Self-promoting isn't, I mean, that's just not what you do, right? It ain't right. Maslam, thank you. Have yourself a great night. We will catch you next time. I'll be back streaming again tomorrow night for World of Solitude. Be sure to check it out. I think YouTube brought that all in when the big push for sub to PewDiePie was happening. They put in to keep chat from spamming in all of the different live streams and stuff. They put in the filters to automatically block anybody that was trying to promote somebody else's channel. Because it's right around that time when the big sub to PewDiePie push was happening that, of which PewDiePie is no longer #1 anymore. Which, I mean, it's impossible when you're dealing with an entire continent that is a third of the world's population trying to compete against, and it's a major, like, YouTube conglomerate corporation versus one guy. It's eventually PewDiePie was going to get overtaken, and he did. But it was because it was happening on every chat all the time that it was the whole sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie, sub to PewDiePie that YouTube put in the blocks. So that whole movement automatically put in chat blockers. Dude, I used to wonder why people would randomly pop in and say sub to him. Well, it's because they were trying to push him so that he would stay number one, the number one sub YouTube channel. But he's been passed now by T-Series. And I mean, you're dealing with a continent like that. T-Series is based out of India, and India has like a third of the world's population. And it's a conglomerate of like a whole pile of different creators, not just one person that's T-Series. So it's impossible to think that Felix could stay number one forever. He had a good run, but eventually you have to pass the torch. He's still the number one most individual YouTube subscribed channel, not a group of different creators. So he could still, you know, have that feather in his hat. And I mean, the T-Series stuff is like heavily produced. There's a lot more money thrown at it than over what Felix is doing. Felix is just one guy, right? So it had to happen someday. Got to unload the old inventory again. Get out of the way there, Mr. Pigman. You're in my way of trying to hunt down all the quartz on this server. I'm going to mine out the entire nether till I get all of the quartz. Fenu says, Terrace, I never did ask, what is your favorite expansion of World of Warcraft and why? Burning Crusade, because they did a good job. It really did feel like it was the next movement for World of Warcraft. Wrath is a close second, and then it just went to crap after Wrath because they started just moving more to. They started wrecking the loot system and everything at that point, and it wasn't about. I mean, loot became more of a lottery system rather than you working and grinding at a particular project. You know, finishing a raid, and everybody in that group got the raid done, and then they all got the loot. Now it's you jump in enough LFRs, you get the gear in your little loot lottery. I don't know. I liked the whole, like, it was the nice continuation of the Nesting Worry quests. Nagrand was I enjoyed doing the questing in Nagrand. It was well laid out. Everything was like, it was a natural progression through all the zones. Fenu says, I would have to say Legion because of the zones being so well put together. The story was not dull and boring like BFA and Warlords of Draenor. Also, the numbers you could have. Yeah, before the gear nerf. They had to scale that back or you'd end up with gear with... Yeah, like it needed to get trimmed. It needed to be fixed. It was a little bit... You'd end up with... Oh, eventually you'd end up with gear that you've got like 5,000 stamina and... It'd be too much. So they had to kind of do that reset. It makes sense why they did that in BFA. Alright, let's put this pickaxe away. Switch to this one. Find me more quartz, dang nabbit. Fenu says, yes, but the story of BFA was trash. The Horde side, however, was great. Well, Horde side got dark. I didn't mind the story in BFA. The questing portion of it and the leveling, I thought is decent in BFA. It's just after that, it's so rinse and repeat after that. To do your rep grind and, well, really, that's all you do after that is rep grind. It just seems so rinse and repeat. More so than any of the other rep grinds that I've done in the past. Always doing the same world quests over and over and over again. And I don't like how they did the gear in BFA at all. Here's some great armor that you can power up and get some skills on. Oh, guess what? Here's the next tier of that, but we're going to lose all your skills that you've got off of it until you get more power to add your skills back to it. Like, that's stupid. Worst thing they've ever done. Yeah, they've added new dailies, but really, are they new dailies? Are they not just the same dailies with different lipstick on them? And I think that's what's happening with World of Warcraft, is they're just rinsing and repeating the same. There's nothing original. There's nothing new and exciting anymore. It's always just the same. Well, okay, we're going to go out and we're going to gather 15 of these, or we're going to kill 10 of these. I don't know if there's a way to get past that. Get out of my way, Mr. Pigman. Why is there no quartz anywhere? It shouldn't be this hard. When you're unearthing this much material, you think you would find quartz everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the channel. I loves. That's all you're getting out of me, though. Out comes the trolls. Yes, no? Alright, let's do some just tunnel boring here and see what we can find. There's some quartz. Maybe we should just do the whole strip mine thing. Maybe we'll have better luck if we strip mine it. I will jump over here and grab this, though. Woohoo! Whole 2 pieces. Slow down. We'll turn this mountain into Swiss cheese. Actually, you know what? We're getting better luck if we strip mine it rather than just clear out the whole dang thing. I should have been doing this all night. This would have made more sense. Of course, now we're going to turn the mountains into, like, Swiss cheese. But how have we done here so far? Like, a stack and a bit? I think that's a pretty high success rate. Actually, it's kind of a ridiculous success rate right now. Like, what's going on? We're having like an unbelievably high success rate by just strip mining this out instead of clear cutting like we were doing. Note to self, strip mine it from now on. Okay, where the heck am I now? Inventory's getting full, so we need to unload. Okay, I think I changed direction on the actual strip mine. Our hunger is like non-existent. What's going on? I guess digging at that speed has been... Yeah, I hear the ghast. Where is it? There. But where did that gas go? I heard him. I know he's out here somewhere, making life miserable for me. this is bizarre. I should have dug this way. Oh, I did. I just didn't dig all the way through. Alright. Let's get some more quartz. Look at that. Like, already. Let's use a little bit more caution along here, as I see I'm getting kind of close to digging through the floor. All this precious quartz is mine! You guys are waiting for me to burn up, aren't you? He's finding way too much quartz. The shoes, something's gonna drop, and it's all gonna burn up. I don't think there's been a channel that we've gone down where we haven't found any quartz. Doing it this way. Not to mention our durability is lasting a lot longer because we're not digging out every single block. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, you know what? I've got fire protection on this gear now. I don't have to be as worried about the lava burning me up like I did before, because I got 2 pieces of fire protection gear on. That's making a huge difference. I'm sitting there going, because I haven't been taking a lot of fire tick damage at all. I think my ear just finally popped. Yeah, I've seen your HP burn halfway down before. Yeah, it's not doing that anywhere near as bad now. And I'm pretty sure my other gear didn't have any fire protection on it, which is why I died so fast in that lava swim. Gets bright all of a sudden, and the first thing I'm thinking is, oh my goodness, I'm gonna die because there's lava. And all of that lava is coming from that one little spot. What's our durability like on this? 253. Still good for a little bit. Not fantastic though. Stop and look again. 230. Res TP Terrace. God damn it. How close is land? How close is land? How close is land? Can I keep myself alive? Come on, get up there. Eat, 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 eat. Eat, eat. Okay, fire protection for the win. Hello. How much nether would that have been? Nether quartz. It would have been like 2 stacks of diamond and just about 4 stacks. Okay, I could like go out anytime now. Why am I still burning? I don't think I should still be burning here. There we go. I'm finally out. I'm finally out. Ah. Blue Rose, I'm back and you're already burning yourself alive. No, I burned myself to stay alive. Like, I'm still here. I'm still here. It didn't take me. It almost did. It was almost a bad day for me. I'm skipping past that quartz on purpose. I'm going to get back to my part of the build over here. Had to warm up that chicken. Chicken lives matter. Yeah, no kidding, right? Oh, he's just a baby. What do you got on your head? Dude, you're creepy. What is on your head? Is that one of these guys? If you drop a head, I want it. Now, do I want to go back and get that little bit of quartz that I was working on farming? Is that a smart thing to do? I don't know if that's a smart thing to do or not. I'm thinking it's probably not a smart thing to do. But I've never really been accused of being smart, so... Blue Rose says, my friend got done with chapter 2. It was long. That fire guy was like a Russian Mishka doll. Yeah, it's the same as the slimes. When you kill them, when they're large like that, they'll split into 4, and then they each one that you kill splits into 4 again, and then you got to kill the little guys. And there I go, throwing my sword around. Okay, I kind of want to go back for that quartz, but I'm going to be a little bit more cautious with it. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm just going to bust it out of there so it's not tempting to even try to go after. Because I'll be back here again. And I will end up trying to dig that out. And it will kill me. What are we at for durability? 222. Louis Largo YT Gaming, welcome to the stream. How old am I? I'm 42 years old. I'm ancient, you young whippersnapper. Seriously did see my life flash before my eyes there, though. Thinking, oh my god, I just lost all of that quartz again. Thank goodness for fire protection. Fire protection for the win. What are we going to throw away? Let's throw away some netherrack. Let's throw away some netherrack. Oh, he asked, how am I? Not how old. Yeah, he did ask how I'm doing. I'm doing great. Yeah, I guess it helps if I actually pay attention to chat a little bit better. Hey, keep in mind, I've been up since 5 a.m. It is 1 a.m. now. I've been up for almost 24 hours. Just got back from 2 weeks holidays. I'm allowed to make mistakes. That's a pretty decent haul of quartz I've got there. A pretty decent haul indeed. Okay, we got to go repair up, and then I've got to take the quartz ore and turn it, use my fortune pick and turn it into quartz crystals. We've got a pretty good shot there. Back to the Enderman. Let's take our armor off and put both picks back down for the repair. Let's get the shovel fixed first. Oh, this server's going to do a reboot soon, isn't it? In like 15 minutes. It's maintenance reboot. Well, we'll get everything fixed. Then we'll bust up those quartz on Tuesday. No, Monday night stream. And keep working on the interior of the castle, so. Looked like you fell asleep. No, I was just looking at my phone. Rubik, welcome to the stream, and you didn't because my notification would have went kapoof. Nice try, though. Come on, pickaxe, hurry up and repair before the server goes down for maintenance. I'm not trying to destroy blocks here. Chill out, server. It's just every once in a while you end up breaking something there. Rose now here, hand is hurting from all that typing that she did. She told me I'm done with chapter 2 now, working on chapter 3, but need to rest my hand. Type away. Don't get carpal tunnel now. Come on, it's only going to be a couple more hits and this one's fixed. There we go. Last pickaxe to repair. Getting good spawn rates in here now, not like last time I was here. Where's that chick? Oh, he's right there. Creepy chicken. He doesn't like the fact that I murder his friends. There we go. Pickaxes are repaired. Shovels are repaired. We're all fixed. Sleep before the phantoms eat our face. The chicken just stares at me all the time. He's creepy. The one that's at the Ender mill, the Ender farm. Yeah, he's creepy. Zoop. 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 Oh, let's put that armor back on before I find some miserable place to burn myself up in. Allison, hey man, welcome to the stream. Let's place some quartz so we can convert it all into quartz crystals. Should be almost... Oh no, there's still another stack to go. One more stack. Do you think I can get it done before the server resets? Make sure I don't grab the silk touch. Make sure I use my fortune. Oh, I think I got like 15 minutes before it reboots. Shouldn't have a problem getting it all busted up. Efficiency, that's the silk touch one. So let's move this over. You should be the efficiency one, or the fortune one. And it basically self-repairs. Actually, I think my armor is probably using up this XP that we're stealing right now. It's going to go into the armor that just took a pile of fire damage. So what do we have? Like 4 and a bit stacks, I think is what we put down. Let's see what we end up with when we get her all busted up with the Fortune 3. Make sure I'm not leaving any of it behind here. Okay, I don't want to be doing that. Let's not be breaking the floor. or the road, or whatever you want to call it. Blue Rose says the armor deserves it for keeping you alive from that lava. Yes, yes it does. You can eat up all this XP. I'm totally fine with it. Because it seriously saved my butt. And saved 5 stacks of quartz. Armor's all 100% repaired again. Whoop! And so's the pickaxe out of that. So we lost no durability by busting that all up. And look at how much we ended up with. Like that's awesome. Why I decided to build this out of quartz, I don't know. It is such a massive amount of material that is going to be needed. It's ridiculous. Quartz blocks, craft, quartz blocks, craft, quartz blocks, craft, quartz blocks, craft, and then pillars. Perfect. Alright, that'll get us something to work with the next time we're playing on this server, which will be Monday night. Because Tuesday night we're going, or Sunday night, tomorrow night, we're going to be doing World of Solitude. So that, my friends, is going to be the end of tonight's stream. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow if you're watching on Twitch right now. That would be fantastic. Also, don't forget merch. We've got the hashtag Chicken Lives Matter mug. And we have the sweater available. I'm just going to post a link there for you guys. Make sure you guys check that out. We've got the hoodie on there that's got the channel logo on it. So and the hashtag Chicken Lives Matter. So with that all said, don't forget to ring the notification bell and follow me on Twitter to get notifications for when I do go live, because YouTube notifications blow. And yeah, you guys have a fantastic night. We will see you again tomorrow night. There's some World of Solitude. With that said, have a good one. Later.